It's the G to the U to the R to the U. So now, the history lesson of history lesson, dog. Speaking of history lesson, I want to talk about the Cleveland Browns. We're moving on to the next offseason preview, the next draft preview. And I'm excited about this team, dog, because you don't want somebody to have a crush. You know, you all have that feeling, you know what I'm saying? Unless you're now, hey, pull out this. We all had this feeling when you just love something, or when you just love someone, when you just have a crush, when you just just the butterflies, when you start talking about it, you just can't help it. That's how I feel about the Cleveland Browns going into 2021. I just get butterflies, man. I just get chills, dog. I love the Cleveland Browns, dog. Like, oh my goodness, I'm so high on the Cleveland Browns that I'm smoking some indica weed high. I'm so high, dog, on the Cleveland Browns, bruh. First of all, we all know GM Andrew Berry, bruh. The Cleveland Brown, Andrew Berry, this dude his trajectory right now. It seems like everything Andrew Berry does is gold. Andrew Berry, everything he does is gold, man. You all hit it out the jackpot. This young kid, right, man, he's going to be one of the best GM when everything's said and done in football, bro. This dude has it all. Eye for talent. I mean, he's talking about high IQ. I'm talking about as far as the just innovative way of thinking, man. I just love everything about him. That's what I told you. I'm in love with the Cleveland Browns, so y'all got to deal with this. If y'all don't like that puppy love shit, then you know what? Tune me off now. But if you like that feeling of love, yeah, dog, because I'm about to show y'all my love for the Cleveland Browns. And if y'all with me, y'all better bark. I want to hear you say like DMX, bark with me, dog. The dog pound. Woo, 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 woo. Oh, man. Obviously, led by my man Kevin Stefanski, man. So this is like the best marriage in heaven, like Stefanski and freaking Andrew Berry, man. It's like salt and pepper, dog. It's like you put salt and pepper without each other, they're good. But together, it's like the best freaking meal, dog. You can't have a meal without salt and pepper, dog. And you can't have a great success in Cleveland without Andrew Berry and Kevin Stefanski, dog. Woo! Man, I'm so hyped up, man. So the key departures is like, who wants to leave Cleveland? But you have Andrew Berry and Kevin Stefanski. Who wants to leave Cleveland? Nobody wants to leave Cleveland, man. Who's the key departure? None of them. I just got to name you all because I have this on the topic, right? Sheldon Richardson, Adrian Claiborne. They really is not key. They're just a departure. But they both were good contributors from last year. Obviously, Sheldon Richardson was a starter. They combined for about, 7, 8 sacks combined? So it's not... They're losing more depth than anything else, in my opinion. Now, as far as the arrivals, oh my goodness. This is where Andrew Berry is making his dog. I know he quiet. I know he don't say much, but I keep telling y'all, man, Andrew Berry is killing the game. Everything he's doing, man. Boom. Bringing in cornerback Troy Hill. Dude, I love this move, though. Troy Hill's one of the best inside cornerback in the game. One of the best. He's a top 7 slot cornerback in the game. Had a crazy season last year, man. Finished with 3 picks, 2 to the house, man. 3 INTs and 2 to the hizzy, dog. You know what I'm saying? 1 forced fumble and 2 fumble recovery, man. That's what you call a playmaker. You know what I'm saying? And he's bringing his homie with him. John Johnson, his safety from the Rams. He's bringing him with him, man. Johnson, another ball hog. In 4 years, have a career, 8 INTs. And this dude is always around the ball with 32 PBUs, dog. Every time you watch the Rams, it seems like in key situation, my man John Johnson is always making plays, dog. No BS. And I love that move because one of the biggest need the Cleveland Browns was needed was in the secondary, man. So now you had Troy Hill, John Johnson, so Denzel Ward. Hopefully Greedy Williams come back healthy. I mean, I love everything. I love the build. I love the development. Andrew Berry, what you're doing is amazing. And the Cleveland Brown roster, the Cleveland Brown roster, man, y'all better whoa. Y'all better don't be sleep, bruh, because them boys, they build themselves a team out there, man. And look, I got to talk about this. I know everybody want to talk about the Jadavian Clowney pickup. I like that pickup because Jadavian Clowney is a man. When you talk about one of the best run-stuffing defensive linemen in this football league, that's Jadavian Clowney. I'm not worried about people always talk about, oh, he only get no sacks. Nah, bro. You put the film on Jadavian Clowney, it ain't about that sack. That's what they need him for. They need him to be a disruptor, and that's what he does, man. But really, I want to talk about probably the best free agent the key rivals, man. Like I know most people and most major media won't talk about. That's linebacker Anthony Walker from the Colts, dog. The Browns picked up Anthony Walker from the Colts. I love this pickup, dude. This dude is one of the best unknown linebackers in all of football. 2 years ago, when Darius Leonard got hurt, led the Colts in tackles, man. This dude is a tackling machine, high IQ. He knows football, dog. This dude is going to be a value add. He's a locker room guy. I love this pickup once again by Andrew Berry, one of the best, sneakiest young DM in the game, man. So now, let's transition to the draft needs. With this roster, I think it's like the Browns are in a situation right now where they could pick the best player. You know what I'm saying? It's like their roster is so developed and so nice. I expect them to go with the best players available. So with that said, with the draft needs, I project the Browns, they need a corner. I definitely think they need a cornerback because I'm not sure with the help of Greedy Williams. I also think they need an edge rusher, and also they also got to add on. They got to add something as far as offensive line needs. They got to add some more to that beat, even though they had probably the best offensive line unit in, or at least one of the best offensive line unit in football. So with that said, with the first pick of the draft, honestly, man, Andrew Berry is a smart GM. And I'm a smart guru. So in this set, I think we know the Browns need a pass rusher, right? But I think with the addition of Jadavian Clowney, I don't think they necessarily have to get the pass rusher unless somebody is available. So if somebody like Jalen Phillips is available, obviously you got to get Jalen Phillips. I mean, that's a no-brainer. You know what I mean? Got to get him. But if he's not available, I could see the Cleveland Browns drafting Asante Samuels Jr. over here at the cornerback position. So I just think just because the way the Cleveland Browns draft as far as their cornerback with Greedy Williams and Denzel Ward, look for a guy like Asante Samuels Jr. I think his skill set fits exactly what Andrew Berry and company are looking for, man. A complete playmaker, a ball hawk. I mean, a guy that could come up and stop the run, a tough, hard-nosed, complete corner, man. So look for, as far as the first round 26 pick, I see Asante Samuels Jr. in Cleveland. Second round, this one they got to go as far as pass rusher. And frankly, I think they should stay close to home. I think they should get Patrick Jones from University of Pittsburgh. I think Patrick Jones was one of the best, highly productive edge rusher in football the last couple of seasons. I think his productivity and his tape definitely shows it. He might not have, as far as his combine or his pro days numbers, whatever that nonsense is, might not have really show. But you put out the tape on this guy. This guy's relentless, man, and he knows how to get after the quarterback. And I think he'll be another excellent upgrade as far as that goes for the Cleveland Browns. So like I said, the Cleveland Browns are in a situation where they don't need a bunch of draft guys. They're in a situation where they could actually trade in a situation and build more draft capital and draft equity for the 2022 draft. This is the perfect roster right now. It's built. They have depth in every position. They're basically too deep in most of the important position that you need to be in. So Andrew Berry done an outstanding job. Kevin Stefanski have done even a better job as far as coaching this unit. And I anticipate the Cleveland Browns to take the next step. Yes, this ain't the first time I've said it, and I'm going to keep saying it again. I expect the Cleveland Browns to shock everyone and their mama this year, and for them to actually be the number one seed. I expect the Cleveland Browns to win up to 12 games this season, man. And y'all know the drill. We're going to take a break, and when we come back, we'll be talking the Baltimore Ravens. This is Monday Morning Football with the Guru.